first heat event tonight, the JD5 rider machine brings home the win.
Through the intersection, and it's Bobby Johnson, the early leader. Earl Riley in car number 17 rides at second. Shannon Beckham in car number 69. Gary Masden in 99 battle side by side for third.
And it was a spirited event.
Out of turn number 2, through the intersection, it's still Johnson, followed by Riley, Masden, then it's Beckham, and then up to the number 4 spot now comes Rick Hine in car number 27. Bobby Johnson opening up that advantage, and then it's a real bottleneck back around second, third, fourth, and fifth, and on back through the field. Here's Rick Hine motoring past the inside of Earl Riley. He'll take away the number 2 spot. It looks like the number 12 of Zeke Skaggs gets shuffled back in the lineup some, and it looks like Greg Witt in car number 79, his car is noticeably slowing. Out of turn number 2, it's Bobby Johnson, followed by Rick Hine, then Earl Riley, Raymond Johnson now at 4th, and Tony Conway rounding out the top 5. One car spinning, that's Shannon Beckham in car number 69, right ahead of our race leader, Bobby Johnson. Through the intersection, Bobby Johnson continues to lead by about 5 car lengths. Rick Hine at second. The battle's back at 4th. Tony Conway and the 17 of Earl Riley battle side by side out of turn 4. And it looks like Riley and Conway may have gotten together as Conway's machine spun around 4 abreast back near the middle part of the pack now as they move through the intersection. Looking back through, we still have some 3 and 4 abreast racing as they begin to make their way through the intersection. Zeke Skaggs on a spin after he and Calvin Crane got connected. Both Crane and Skaggs have come to a rest down in turn number 1. It looks like they'll rejoin the lineup. Watch out, and Tony Anderson is collected at the intersection by our race leader, Bobby Johnson. Rick Hine took advantage of that situation and took over the number 1 position. Rick Hine out of turn number 4 through the intersection, the new race leader. The 00 of Bobby Johnson now dropping back to second after he and Tony Anderson collided there at the intersection. Raymond Johnson runs third. They move in behind Shannon Beckham. Bobby Johnson goes to the high side, Rick Hine down low. Things didn't work out for Bobby Johnson that time on that pass on Shannon Beckham. He'll negotiate him once again at the intersection. And it looks like Art Grohl and the number 4 of Calvin Crane have gotten together. Crane's headed back towards the pit area in car number 4. Earl Riley in car number 17 about to lose the driver's side door skin off of that car as they exit turn number 4. Rick Hine now trying to lap Art Grohl, and doing it very carefully now is because he has Bobby Johnson right there on his back bumper. First and second place, move out of turn number 2 and through the intersection. Okay, baby. Just over the halfway point now. Rick Hine in car number 27, followed by Bobby Johnson, and then it's about 8 car lengths back to Raymond Johnson. Rocket Roger Vincent now having a good run tonight at 4th place. And then it's the number 17, according to the scoreboard. Now the 52, Jeff Roberts, posted up in the number 5 position. Here's Bobby Johnson trying to take the lead away now from Rick Hine as they move back into turns 1 and 2. Johnson goes down to the inside, Hine to the outside. Cars stopping at the intersection. Gary Masden in car number 99 made it very interesting there for Bobby Johnson. Johnson now moves to the inside of Rick Hine. Slowing at the intersection, and Rick Hine takes the lead back once again. 10 laps to go. It's still anybody's race. A lot of smoke from Earl Riley's machine down in turns 1 and 2. And it looks like he is possibly losing some oil on that car. 17, Earl Riley in trouble. And it brings the yellow flag out. Yellow flag coming out with 9 laps remaining. The reason there's perhaps some water or oil coming out of the number 17 machine, Earl Riley's car. He was up inside the top 10 in the running order. However, it looks like there's been some major malfunctions on that machine. It's laid down a lot of fluids on the track down in the first and second turn area as well as the intersection, and that's the reason for the caution flag. So the yellow flag flies with 9 laps remaining. Top contenders up near the front of the field. Jeff Roberts in car number 52 runs in the number 5 position. Running 4th, car number 16, Rocket Roger Vincent. Going 3rd, Raymond Johnson in car number 0. Car number 27, Rick Hine is at 2nd, and the race leader, the number 00 of Bobby Johnson. And they come out of line, and so they'll send them around one more time. Keep in mind, one of the cars that started near the tail of this field, tonight's fastest qualifier and 2-time defending Pronto Auto Parts Figure 8 champion, Chris Harmon, car number 116, is currently in the number 6 position. He sits right alongside Jeff Roberts in car number 52, and he is the 5th place running car. So Harmon is within striking distance, but he's got 9 laps to get to the front. Getting set to put them back under green. Bobby Johnson and Rick Hine have swapped that lead position back several times throughout this event due to heavy traffic at the intersection. Green flag's out. It's Bobby Johnson by a half car length. Rick Hine at 2nd. Raymond Johnson moves in to challenge for the number 2 position. They're side by side down into turns 3 and 4. Hine drops down to the inside of Bobby Johnson to go for the number 1 position. Side by side, door handle to door handle, and back into turns 3 and 4. Roger Vincent at car number 16 almost nosed his way inside the top 3 there as they move out of turn number 2. It's Bobby Johnson, Rick Hine, followed by Raymond Johnson and Roger Vincent. Car 57, Johnny Hines, is 1 lap down to the race leaders, and now Chris Harmon is showing up on the scoreboard in the number 5 spot. Bobby Johnson in command now in the battle at 2nd. Raymond Johnson in the number 0. Moving in on Rick Hine. Takes a look down to the inside. And there's 5 laps remaining. It's like Joe Lord Jr. and the number 20, Calvin Crane. Car number 4 got together there coming out of turn number 2. The battle right now is for third. Here's Roger Vincent in car number 16. Moving down to the inside of Raymond Johnson, trying to take away third place. Johnson drops back a bit. Here's Chris Harmon in car number 116. And the top 5 cars are bumper to bumper down into turns 3 and 4. Through the intersection now, and coming up on 2 laps remaining now. Bobby Johnson followed by Rick Hine. Now Roger Vincent at third. Raymond Johnson goes fourth. Chris Harmon rounding out the top 5. Jeff Roberts going 6th, followed by Buck Skaggs, then Butch Winters, and then Doug Smith. Roger Vincent really on the move in car number 16. Moves up along the outside of Rick Hine to battle for second. Down into turns 1 and 2. And a lot of smoke out of Bobby Johnson's car. The race leader. He has less than a lap to go. Can he keep it together? And it looks like his car may be dropping some oil perhaps on the track. Nonetheless, he holds on, comes to the checkered flags. Bobby Johnson collects the win. Roger Vincent, then Rick Hine, Raymond Johnson, and then Chris Harmon.